Welcome to yet another session of Talk the Talk on Valueable.com. Today we are here to discuss the success of Young Astronomers Talent Search, which is a Tata Steel initiative along with the Pathani Samanta Planetarium in Bhubaneswar, which aims at inspiring budding talent from high schools in Odisha to explore the mysteries beyond the horizon and develop interest in the fundamental science of astronomy. We have with us the winners of the 8th edition of the Young Astronomers Talent Search, Kushal, Singhal and Ankan Swain, along with the man who needs no introduction, Mr. Subhendu Pattnaik. I welcome you all to this Google Hangout. I'd like to start by first introducing our winners and Mr. Subhendu Pattnaik also. Kushal is a student of the KIIT International School. He's a student of tremendous passion and talent, a very punctual and disciplined learner. He's also a good chess player and has interest in drawing and paintings. He's awarded many times for this academic excellence. Hi, Kushal.
Hi, ma'am.
Ankan is from DM School in Bhubaneswar. Apart from being excellent in academics, he is very passionate about music and has several awards for the same. Hi, Ankan.
Hi, ma'am.
Our next guest for today's Talk the Talk session is the director of Pathani Samanta Planetarium, Mr. Subhendu Pattnaik. This is his second appearance on Talk the Talk, and it's our pleasure to have him again in our series. Welcome to the show, Mr. Pattnaik.
Thank you.
Mr. Pattnaik, I'd like to start by asking you, firstly, how does it feel to be back in the second, in this Talk the Talk, in the second year of for YATS?
It's great. Last year we had a great Talk to Talk show. There was a lot of questions, answers went on for a long period. We hope this year also will have a lot of discussion and which will help out the students or whoever joins us in the show. We hope it will be a very interesting show today.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Mr. Pattnaik, YATS has concluded its 8th edition this year in 2014. Tell us about the journey from Young Astronomers when it started off in 2007, when it launched in 2007, and how has it grown over the years?
In 2007, Tata Steel and Planetarium had a talk. They should have some kind of program which will involve students from the state, and basically it should have some astronomy flavor. So in 2007 we started this program, and the first year it was a little late when we started the program, so still we had more than thousands of students join the program. And then that year only top three students were awarded by the chief minister that time. And over the years we started rethinking, and next year we increased the number of students prize winners to 20. So the students who are selected to the state level were really at the same level. So it was very difficult to decide only 3 projects. So we started giving equal prizes to top 20 students from that year, and the number of participants is increasing every year. So after 3 years, Tata Steel decided to send those children to different places of having astronomical importance like ISRO. So for last 4 years, students are being taken to different facilities of ISRO, which is the premier institution for catering space science and astronomy in the country. Bangalore, they had been taken 3 years, and 1 year they were taken to Ahmedabad, and they spent a lot of time over there, and they are allowed to interact with the top scientists of the country, so that they feel what is actually going on behind the screen, how they are putting up, making satellites, rockets, everything. So those are a very interesting program, and the program is being accepted and appreciated by everybody. So the student community, more and more students are getting involved in the program every year. It's a long journey, I can say, but still we have to go further more to involve more and more students to this program.
That's wonderful. And how did you come up with the theme, My Manned Mission to Space, for this year's YATS program?
See, every year we decide, we have a committee like thing where some scientists are there. We choose a particular topic so that student will get involved in reading about the topic, making their model about the topic. Our aim is that to drag or to involve students in astronomy. So always we choose a topic which is related to astronomy and to the very current topic. So this year it was decided to send to make the topic my manned spacecraft to space. So now India is planning to send a manned spacecraft. So that's why scientists decided to have that kind of a topic.
Okay, okay. And so I'm sure you know that India has orbited Mars with Mangalyaan in 2014. What do you think is the next big thing in Indian astronomy?
Right. See, yesterday we had a big thing in astronomy. We can say we have successfully launched the GSLV with cryogenic engine.
Yeah.
So our next big thing will be sending a human being to space. So that's why we choose a topic like my manned mission. So maybe some of the dreams of the students can be translated to reality in coming years.
That's wonderful. I'm sure that the trip to space will be something to look forward to. Mr. Pattnaik, I'd like to now ask the students. Hi guys. How does it feel to be the winners this year for the YATS 2014 program?
Very good, ma'am.
Tell us a little bit about your experiences. How did it all start? What was the whole process? Just
First, I knew that the program is being held every year to my sister who once participated, and I contacted with my school who helped me in my project and then setting it out in the right direction. I gave my write up to the school, and then I was selected to the zonal level where we met different judges with different ideas and also made some friends. Then selected to the state level, and after my presentation I was selected.
That's wonderful. And what about you? What about your experiences?
Ma'am, I got to know about this program from my guide teacher, Mr. Mathur. Once he told me that there is a program going on, so if you want to participate in that, just give me a write-up about the topic, my manned mission to Mars, space.
Okay.
So I thought for some time, then I wrote about 2 paragraphs, then I gave it to my guide teacher, then he sent it, then he told that you are selected for the second level. So we started making a model. After a lot of work and research, we even presented our rocket there, then I got selected there, then I thought I would get selected. So after some days, my teacher informed me that I have got selected. So I started the work. The next day itself I started the work for the third level. And then when I came here, there were around 100 participants. So I felt a bit nervous, but still I gave my best. Then I got selected among the top 20.
And Ankan, what was your project about?
Ma'am, I had made a spacecraft based somewhat on the space capsule of ISRO, and I had made some changes that would make it clear what are the changes in the model. And it was my space capsule. I had named it Bharti after our country Bharat, and I had some crew members who were who do research in the space, and the space capsule. I had taken the idea broadly from ISRO's next manned mission which has just we have tested the launch vehicle, and so I'm happy that I'm selected. And I really didn't expect I'd get selected in the state level, but I'm happy that I could present my model to this level.
Congratulations to both of you. Tell me, if I was to ask you the most memorable experience throughout the competition. Kushal, let's start with you. What would that be?
Ma'am, that would be when I presented my topic and then my assistant or my helper took a video of mine and then showed it to my guide teacher without my knowledge. Then my guide teacher came and told me that you were very good, and then I got a lot of confidence. Then the night itself, our chief minister, he came and awarded me that these both were my most memorable experiences in this program.
Wow, that is very honorable. What about you, Ankan?
Ma'am, first the first how somehow I explained to the judges, and I wasn't sure to be selected, but my father and mother were standing beside the judges. I had not seen them in my nervousness, and after I was awarded by the chief minister, he really explained well, and then I got to know that my guide teacher, my parents, and my sister all had came to see my project when the judges were watching it. So it was very good to receive the prize when my parents were there, present there.
No, I'm sure your parents, your family are very proud of you for what you guys have achieved. Congratulations to both of you all.
Thank you.
What do you guys aspire to be in the future? Ankan, you want to start?
Ma'am, I think I want to be an astronomer. So my hobby is astronomy. I have made some research on it, on the model I made, and in my leisure time I read about astronomy and other books. So I want to be an astronomer and do something for my country.
And what about you, Kushal?
Ma'am, I just want to be a good man. That's all I want.
Okay, that's very noble of you. What is your advice for participants, for those who participate in the next year's edition of Young Astronomers Talent Search?
I would like them to do a lot of research, and they should have knowledge about what's going on around, and then they should know what different types of satellites are there, launch vehicles. Then they should have outside knowledge, general knowledge, and they should do research on the topic more and more, so that they have knowledge and they will not be nervous while speaking to the judges.
The idea that when judges will come and ask questions, it is a bit nervous.
Yeah.
We feel nervous, and sometimes we stick and forget what is the next thing we have to explain. So I would tell the next participants to not to be nervous, as the judges were very friendly and asked us as if they were our friends. So nervousness should not be with us when the judges are asking us questions to explain about the model.
Okay, I think that's wonderful advice. So knowledge and research, and not to be nervous.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Pattnaik, what made you choose Kushal and Ankan's project out of all the entries that you received?
The selection procedure is a very tricky procedure. As they were nervous with the judges, but they didn't know that there are people who are also judging without any pen and paper with them. The first thing is that they were judged from very different angles. There are around 7 to 8 judges, but the student knew that there are only 3 or 4 judges, because they were going sequentially with a pen and paper, and they are along with that there are students who are moving at random. There are other judges who are going observing their talking, how they are explaining, and what they are doing. So we stressed upon the projects which the students who are expert project they have done by themselves were given more credit by their parents or by teachers. And the depth of the knowledge, as both of them said, is matters most. So the judges or the professors who are they are measuring their depth of knowledge from various angles, not only from the model they have made, but from other angles, what they know from the general astronomy, general science, and common sense, and whether this model, what they have described, is feasible or not. A lot of things they were asking about are. So it's really very difficult to choose best 20 projects among the top 100 who are selected to the state level. But still, I think the judges who are there have done a wonderful job in selecting top 20 students. I think those who are selected deserve that label at that spot.
Yeah, I'm sure it was very difficult to choose from so many entries that you received. So it's a very commendable
Yeah,
job even that the judges have carried out.
right.
Apart from Young Astronomers Talent Search, how else would you encourage today's youth to pursue something like astronomy?
Uh, See, as both of them said that they might be interested for astronomy, but I don't know whether their parents will agree with them or not. But
Okay.
if they still pursue on that, I think we are there to help them out. In I would say that last 2 3 years, few of the students who have completed means who have got selected to astronomy and YATS top level are pursuing astronomy in different universities and colleges. It's a wonderful thing, I would say. Out of 20, maybe there are 2 3 in a year. That is also quite good, we would say. And if they are really interested for astronomy, they should pursue physics and mathematics very seriously. These are the best two basic topics they need have to be very thorough about. And in planetarium, we have a lot of activities to help them out, guide them. Whoever needs to go for a career in astronomy or astrophysics or a pure science. So they are always welcome to planetarium or contact us for all other details anytime they want.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Patnaik. What is your vision or theme, or is there something in mind that you have for 2015, which will be your ninth edition of GATS? Is there something that you have in mind?
Yeah, we are having preliminary discussions with the Tata Steel since Tata Steel is totally sponsoring this program, and their top officials has also agreed we should spread this program's message, and we should involve number of students, as many students as possible in this program. So for that, actually, recently we are having 8 zonal camps in the state, but we have 30 districts in Odisha. So, if possible, we'll increase the number of zonal camps every year. Maybe after 2 3 4 years, we'll conducting zonal camps in all districts of the state. So that we'll have 30 zonal camps. So that more and more students will get involved in this. And topic we select normally during the month of July, August when we start the program. So around June or July 2015, we'll go for the topic. And our aim is to involve as many students as possible in the first round, so that we'll get more and more number of interested students and quality students who will be there with us in future.
No, I'm 100% sure the 2015 edition, the ninth edition, is also going to be a bigger success than 2014. We wish you all the luck. Last but not the least, how would you inspire today's youth, or what is the path that you would tell youth to follow to take up things in astronomy, take up astronomy as a subject, or pursue this as a dream?
So astronomy is a field which has a vast open possibilities. field. So these things are not discovered in the field of astronomy. And to pursue astronomy, you have to be interested in physics and mathematics, and in astronomy, of course. And it's not very difficult thing. And uh, if you pursue general science also, in the future you can switch over to astronomy. And pursuing general science will also help you out. So astronomy field career has very bright opportunities. I know students who is now one of the recipient of this yachts in 2008 or 9. He is now pursuing astronomy in MIT's USA. Astrophysics, of course, and one of the student whom I knew, who did and was interested in astronomy from very childhood. He is now at a top scientist. He is one of the top scientists in the uh, one of the satellite center of the state, so of the country. So astronomy has a very rewarding career. So whoever is really interested, they can pursue astronomy. No hurdles are there for them.
I'm sure in the time to come you'll have more and more people pursuing astronomy, and I wish you all the best. Sir, it was a pleasure to have you with us today. Kushal, Ankan, same. It was a pleasure to have you on board with us today for this hangout. We wish you all the luck in all the future endeavors. We hope you guys are the next guys to travel to the moon or the Mars or pursue your dreams. That's all we have for today in the Talk the Talk session. We hope that all our viewers had a great time. To revisit today's session, visit valueabled.com or follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and you can also catch this video on YouTube. Thank you all.